Hey, Mr. Sewer, how'd you get started in this business?
I'm glad you asked, Mr. Cameraman. I got started in 1982 with a used Ford station wagon and $3,000 of borrowed money. I had a dead-end job. I was trying to supplement my income. Actually was a sewer superintendent of a small town. But I started this on the side and I gradually built it up to a full-time job and still going.
You say you've done over 30,000 jobs. Give us some examples.
I'm glad you asked. Let me get my reading glasses on here. I'll tell you a few of them. Here's some of the few places I've been. Worked on a lot of homes, apartment buildings. I've worked in schools, funeral homes, bowling alleys, taverns, nursing homes, gas stations, motels, restaurants, beauty shops, the county courthouse. I've worked at the Civic Center one time. I've worked at East Side a few times. Worked in libraries, condominiums, fire stations. I've worked on the oldest standing home in Peoria. I've worked police stations, detention centers. I worked in the belly of a tugboat one time. I've worked in civil defense shelters, 2 and 3 stories down on the ground. I've worked in correctional centers, garages, auto body shops, machine shops, taxidermy shops. That can get kind of nasty. I've worked in stores. I've worked in warehouses. I've worked in office buildings, banks, mobile homes, and more. Any other questions you got?
Describe the dirtiest job you've ever been on.
That's a hard one. I've done a lot of filthy, nasty jobs that I wouldn't want to mention on camera. So let me tell you the most pleasant job I've ever had, believe it or not. I worked in a spice plant down in Pekin one time on a drain call. And that's probably the only call I've ever done when I came out of there I actually smelled good for a change. That was the most pleasant experience I ever had.
It actually smelled better when you came out than when you went in?
Yeah, probably never do that again. Let's move on.